Hey guys, how's it going? Morgan True, VT Digger's Burlington Bureau Chief here in the studios of WBTV LP 99.3, and I'm back for another episode of our visual podcast, Dig This. This week I'm going to be talking about Burlington City Council races that are taking shape for the March Town Meeting Day ballot. These races highlight a growing divide in city politics. There are 4 district seats that are up for re-election, and we already have 3 contested races. The city is divided into 4 districts made up of 2 wards each. The ward seats are not up for re-election in March, it's just the 4 district seats. These races will play out against a backdrop of growing division between a coalition led by Mayor Miro Weinberger and City Council President Jane Novdell and a group of activists and organizers that call themselves the Coalition for a Livable City. These 2 factions have been clashing over development policy in Burlington for years now. Their first high-profile clash came over the mayor's plans to allow housing as a conditional use in the South End Arts District, an initiative that the coalition successfully fought. More recently, they sparred over the proposed redevelopment of the town center mall. Coalition members forced a citywide vote in November on new zoning that would allow the building height necessary for the project to move forward. Already on the ballot was a tax increment financing bond that will pay for public improvements associated with the project. The coalition mounted stiff opposition to those measures and forced the mayor and his allies to mount a well-funded campaign to see that they passed. Voters ultimately approved both. That was a major victory for the mayor and Councilor Novdell, who are ardent supporters of the project, which they say will bring new housing and new jobs to downtown. They also say that environmental concerns about the project are unfounded, as are concerns the coalition raised about the public vetting process for the project. Now the coalition is taking its fight to City Hall and hoping to elect 2 of its members to the City Council. That prompted the mayor to urge Democrats at their recent caucus to throw their support behind City Council President Novdell. That prompted the mayor to urge Democrats to make Novdell their nominee for the Central District seat she currently holds. He argued that the Progressive Party is being hijacked by a reactionary fringe. Progressive Party Chair Emma Mulvaney-Stanek responded with a statement saying the mayor is out of line with his criticism. Progressive candidates who oppose the mall redevelopment aren't running single-issue campaigns and shouldn't be called reactionaries just for opposing the mayor, she said. Further complicating the mayor's contention that the Progressive Party is being hijacked by reactionaries is the fact that the Progressives nominated Novdell as their candidate for the Central District. Novdell's opponent, Janice Grill, a prominent member of the coalition, is running as an independent. Charles Simpson, another coalition member, is running as a progressive in the Southern District against Democratic incumbent Joan Shannon. But perhaps the most interesting contest is in the East District, where incumbent progressive city councilor Selena Colburn isn't seeking re-election. The East District has long been contested territory for progressives and Democrats, and this year isn't going to be any different. The progressive nominee for the East District is Charles Winkleman, former chair of the Burlington Progressive Party. Though not directly involved with the coalition, Winkleman authored a blistering statement essentially saying that the city was giving away the store for a project that doesn't have any benefits for the city's lowest income residents. Winkleman's Democratic opponent, Richard Dean, is currently in the mayor's camp. An architect with the firm Truax Cullens, Dean is a major booster for the mall redevelopment through his role as chair of the Burlington Business Association. So there are 3 contests that clearly highlight this growing divide in city politics. It should be fun to watch. A side note, in the North District, incumbent independent Dave Hartnett appears to be running unopposed at this point. That's all I got for you guys this episode. Thanks for tuning in to Dig This. I'm Morgan True, signing out from the Media Factory. For more Burlington news and more Vermont news, check out vtdigger.org. Thanks, guys.